平的12倍。而到了2025年，加拿大人的房屋保险费用又要涨了。根据加拿大保险比价平台 MyChoice Financial 发布的最新报告，2025年房屋保险平均上涨5.28%，大大超过通胀率。这已经是继2024年上涨7.66%之后，连续第2年大幅上调保费。保险专家警告说，这一切的背后是极端天气频发与气候变化持续加剧。仅仅是2024年夏季的一个季度，全国就因极端天气造成超过70亿加元的保险赔付。加拿大保险局国家气候变化事务主任 Jason Clark 表示，Clark 指出，目前全国约有150万家庭无法购买洪水保险，因为其所处地段洪水风险太高，保险公司直接拒保。而加拿大政府早在几年前就承诺建立一项全国洪水保险计划，为这些高风险家庭提供保护，并在24年财政预算中拨款支持。但由于议会终止，该计划至今仍未真正落地。金融学教授 Mary Kelly 表示，如今加拿大已经没有真正意义的低风险地区。保险公司会说，即便你住在所谓的安全地段，也可能会遇到瞬时的强降雨、污水系统无法承载的暴雨。这种突发的水灾可能在一夜之间毁掉你的家。他呼吁政府尽快介入，弥补私人保险市场的缺口。加拿大是少数几个政府不参与保险体系的发达国家之一，而像加州早已建立了政府主导的地震保险计划。凯里强调，如果未来没有政府做兜底，一旦遭遇大规模的灾难，保险公司很可能破产，民众也将无力承担灾后重建的成本。房屋保险价格的上涨不仅关乎数字上的多付几百块，更反映出加拿大整体面临的气候风险日益沉重的生活。
Well, but those guys, they all like motherfucking greedy motherfuckers per se. That's all the insurance company does. They all do that. That first time, I'd report to like find an insurance company like for my Corolla 1998 shitbox, and they say, oh, it will be $100 a month. Then I just hand it out. I hand it out, like a madman, and they say, fuck this shit, bro. Then finally, someone gave me a price, $30 a month. Then say, okay, I just need some insurance so I can drive. I don't care if someone wrecked me, then this car's done, and I'm not gonna buy it because I feel that life now is so fragile. That you feel like everything is gonna go be fine, but no. Maybe it's according to my personal experience that I've been having a very uneven, life track. That uneven tracks of life. And I feel like, maybe the reality for me is like, you will never have a stable life. So why bothering, spend so many money on something that will never help you actually? About those houses, they just try to rob you. They don't really care about your property. They don't really care about your Canadian dream. Oh, because they are realizing they're shattering Canadian dream by taking away your Canadian dream. So don't blame people are living. So don't blame people are being more jerks. You know that? I don't blame people that being more realistic and less patient. Because think about what you did to them. Oh no, we're doing fine, those smiling motherfuckers. I'd rather someone, that looks not so friendly, but will give me the best price. Because I don't care about their gesture. I will care only the result. They always be friendly, then, speaking your mother tongue thing, and then give you the worst price. But the best price for them. Bro, I'm not gonna buy it, bro. What you expect? I'm driving a Corolla 1998, bro. But you know what? I spent another fortune, another 2000s I'm sealing those rust, right? These rustifications, then I've coated with RP342, some cosmeling stuff, and I change it all the spark, the spark plug, and I do the oil change and the transmission flush every 2 years. The oil change is like every half year, because it's my car. But the insurance, I will not let you rob me, because I know you don't give a damn about that. Every I got a few accidents. I just gotta find some Lebanons, or the Afghanistanians, or some Syrians. They do this job. They're perfect in this job. They're impeccable because they have the same mindset as ours. Because we are all have the Asian mindset. They are West Asian. I'm East Asian, right? We are born to not trust people, kind of, because the environment we live in, like we were growing up. They're saying, they're not gonna help you. They're not doing any philanthropies. They're not doing any philanthropy. Their company, they try to make money. So instead of paying so much insurance, but if you have a new car, you have no options, right? Then you have no option. I say, well, I want just want the one way. I was saying, but you can't. You couldn't. So, bro, go and check Suzuki, Jimny, and go to check Daihatsu, Hijet, Indy, Camper. Go do it, bro. I would love to spread this culture, man. I mean, I would love to see more young people driving this kind of cars instead of also screaming gasoline, and in like with ridiculous insurance fee, and all those taxes and the road registration fees. It's just not worth it, man. Suzuki, you will get the best insurance because they're not fast. They're simple to maintain, which insurance company love them. Oh yeah, that people love Subaru too, like Subaru too, right? Yeah, Subaru's good. Yeah, I feel that many young people they love Subaru. But if you can import Jimny or something like Daihatsu. Have you ever heard about Mitsubishi Delica and Pajero? Go for the turbo diesel one, okay? Because the 1992 to 1995, I think, Delica, it has exactly same truck chassis as the Mitsubishi Pajero, in the same year. They're just basically the same car, and the Delica is very spacious. Can do whatever you can. You don't need to buy a house, bro. When there's the luge coming, like they say, oh, I'm not gonna. You were not able to have any insurance, sir, because this place is flood risky. I say, fuck you, man. I don't need to buy a house, bro. I live near the riverbank. I have two Mitsubishi Delica. They're all turbo diesel, 2.4 liters. And they're four-wheel drives, and they can tow stuff, which means I can carry all the stuff, if I can just stuff all the shit in the back of the seat. I dismantle those seats, I will sell to the Facebook black market, or the Facebook market, sorry. Then someone could buy it. They're very comfortable, they're well made. They're like some fabric, knitted, which is very comfortable and warm during winter and summer. They're not dying, because you can buy them manually. The manual, all those four-wheel drive system that you have to manually switch, and you have to change the gear yourself. I got the handbrake, They got no bullshit, man. They're all mechanical. And they're cheap, because they're old. All you do is to find some, Middle Eastern mechanics or body shops and start saying, Inshallah, and pay them, and you get the best service. You just need some rust proof, right? Fix the rust. Maybe because in Japan, the old cars, they have not many rust. I don't know why. I think because Japanese, they love their cars so much. When they sell it, because it's the culture to take care of their own thing. You know, it's the culture. They love every street being clean, propre en français. You know, as their own as their properties too. So go, check it out, man. That the real freedom's there. Suzuki Jimny, Mitsubishi Pajero, Delica. Go for the turbo diesel one. Suzuki Carry and Daihatsu Hi-Jet. And if you can, just get a Land Cruiser Prado, bro. The best SUV. Yeah, go for the diesel one, man. Always looking for the diesel.